So wrapping up in this summer 2024 of anime, this action, fantasy, adventure story of our MC named Rick Gladiator, a middle-aged modest 30-year-old clerk in the Adventures Guild, working there for about 14 years now, has always dreamed about being one of the adventures he gives quests to. But unfortunately, in this world the younger you start the better chances you got to learn magic. So everyone tells him his dreams are long gone and a part of him believes it as well. As a kid he read about a legendary story of an adventurer passed down throughout 2,000 years ago, now passed on as bedtime stories. After the hero defeated the Demon King, he went on challenging the ultimate monster, Kaiser El Sapient. It is said after defeating the ultimate monster a person will be able to obtain a treasure which can grant any wish, the Akashic Records, and unfortunately, the story ends before the battle is completed, and Yamato, the hero of the bedtime story, was unable to defeat the monster, so he leaves the task of obtaining the treasure to one of the children out there who dream of becoming an adventurer. This story sparked a fire within our MC, and his dream is to one day defeat the world's strongest monster. Many people laugh at his goal, but as a child he was born with an inborn skill which could manifest randomly, but in some cases sadly they don't. So instead of being an adventurer without a skill, he decided to be a receptionist at a guild, and eventually the goal he had slowly starts to fade away. Until one day he meets an S-rank dark elf, and asks her a question: if he tried to become an adventurer now at 30, could he be an adventurer? If anyone could tell him, it would be her, he thinks. She answers honestly and tells him unfortunately not. Then the following day he meets her in front of a horde monster which was taken out by the dark elf. Soon after that a dragon appeared, but due to past trauma she's unable to fight the dragon, and so the adventurers from the guild he works at try and come together to help him, but the dragon is too strong, and so after getting beat down and back into a corner, having nowhere to go, they assume that they're goners, so our MC walks in front of all of them and decides to go out as an adventurer taking on a dragon. Of course the dragons beats everyone with one breath attack, until finally Rick rises from the ashes and tries to take on the dragon by himself. Everyone thinks he's dead until his inborn skill awakens and he unlocks a tad bit of his true potential, and so as he wakes up after the battle, the dark elf is waiting for him, letting him know that he can become an adventurer, and that he can join her party because their goals are one and the same: to defeat the ultimate monster, Kaiser El Sapient. And so his new life of adventure begins, as he trains hard for 2 years, basically on the brink of death, only to come back to the guild and finally become an adventurer. If you haven't heard of the show or seen it, I greatly recommend it. It definitely put a twist on the regular adventure fantasy, since we're not used to seeing such an older character never give up and achieve his dreams, no matter the time frame. I hope you guys can find something you like while binge watching this. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content.